Hey, why are you up here? I usually come up here alone. I didn't expect anybody. Don't worry. It, I mean, oh, oh, cool. I also enjoy space. Yeah. I, before you were born, I used to go out there all the time. You know, obviously now I'm way past my spacefaring days, but I'm not that old. Um, what do you want to know? Oh, I mean, yeah, we aren't alone. There's the Nomai, obviously. I know that there has to be something else. There always will be, and there forever will be something else out there. There's more than just the Nomai. Back in my spacefaring days, I came across an old shed here on Timber Hearth, and it had photos of our solar system in it. It also had 40 degrees on one of the photos. And so I asked around, and eventually someone told me that I need to go figure out what it means. They didn't really give me a clear answer because none of us really know what it is. So I looked at the photo for a little while, and I realized that it was taken from the satellite orbiting our solar system. And so I flew out to it, and I noticed a degree counter on the satellite. And so I waited and waited until it hit 40. And that's when I saw the silhouette in the photo. I didn't know what it was. You can't see it with your own eyes. So it surprised me. I didn't go to it at the first time, because you don't just go into things. Meaning, it could be ghost matter, or it could be something even worse. I don't know if there's something worse than ghost matter, but everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of us were discussing, what if it's a portal to the eye of the universe? What could it be? I mean, there's theories. So eventually, I mustered up the courage to go inside of whatever that is. I was teleported. Everything went black for a moment, and then slowly a structure appeared. It had weird futuristic architecture. Something so beyond our level of construction that I was amazed. I landed my ship in what looked to be a landing bay, with far more advanced ships than what we have now. I proceeded to find a way inside. I couldn't figure out how to get the door open, so I turned my flashlight on. That's when the door started rotating. Then I realized the light is what powers things. I walked around for a little bit, and I managed to get inside of the structure, fully that time. And looked like it looked like a habitable planet, but it was like a ring, you know? And oh man, sorry, am I getting too ahead of myself? Whenever I talk about things like this, I usually get too like jittery. No? Okay. As I was saying, I walked around for a little bit inside. Tried looking for any sign of life. I found nobody, but there were buildings and structures of some long-lost civilization I've never seen before. I couldn't figure out. It wasn't the Nomai. I know that for a fact. This wasn't Nomai architecture. I found these reels, and I eventually discovered how to play them through lanterns. And he told me a story. A story of these owl people. They were looking for the eye, and they were afraid. I don't know why they were afraid, though. There's no reason they should have been afraid, because the eye... We don't know what the eye is. They came all this way to find the eye. And, from what I can only assume, the ghost matter killed them before they could find it. Or maybe there's more, somewhere else. I don't know. I'll never be able to tell. But, I mean, maybe one day, you know? Maybe one day we'll be able to meet them and possibly form an alliance. You know, everyone thinks that there's no Nomai left. I met one. And they're my friend. Their name is Solanum. I met them on the Quantum Moon. We exchanged information. And they told me that they didn't feel quite alive anymore. And then that's when I realized that the other Nomai corpses that I found on the different stages of the Quantum Moon is Solanum. And the only reason why they're not dead in that one specific version is because they're out of any harm. They know that they're dead everywhere else but there. But other than that, we're friends. And I wish they were here. Sadly, I don't think they can leave the Quantum Moon. Or at least, they didn't attempt to leave. Maybe one day you'll find Solanum. Maybe one day you'll figure out more information. When you're old enough, obviously. Well, you probably don't want to be sitting around an old lady talking about her youngin' days of space exploration and all that stuff. So, I'll see you later. Go on now. Go have fun with your friends. They're probably waiting for you. See you later, kiddo. Good night.